So yesterday, I had just been reflecting on all the things that God has done for us. Mm. And God has done a lot. Like we wouldn't even be in this place if it were not for God. God put people in place to help us get here, right here where we are right now. And as I was thinking, the Holy Spirit just kept bringing things back to my mind, reminding me of all the things that God has done and how He has provided. But God didn't bring me this far to leave me. God did not bring me this far for me to try to figure it out myself from this point on. See, I have surrendered my entire life to God. I have surrendered my will to God. I have literally put down my own will and all the things that I myself have wanted. And I have picked up God's will for my life. And so, as the Holy Spirit was just reminding me, I was thinking back on our faith journey, and I was just like, at the beginning of our faith journey, I had so many people coming at me trying to tell me, go to a shelter, go to a shelter. But that's not what God called us to do. We stepped out on our faith journey to really truly see another side of life. But we expected to see God provide. And let me tell you, God showed up in so many ways. In so many ways. If we would have gone into a shelter, we would not have seen God do some of the most amazing things that He had done for us. We saw God show up because we weren't intended. Okay, well, we just don't have a place to go and we need a place to go. No, we went out there on a mission to see God in action. And everywhere we went, God was there. Everywhere we went, God went with us. God showed up everywhere we went, and God moved on our behalf everywhere we went. So we saw God on a whole nother level than what we would have if we had just been in a shelter. Yeah, we had to sleep in our car some nights, but guess what? God was still showing up. God was still moving. God was still doing some stuff that blew our minds because that's what we wanted to see. We weren't just, down and out. No, we set out to do that. We set out to see that. And God brought us full circle. And I was just thinking about that yesterday, like, wow, even when our car got repossessed while we were staying in a hotel that was purchased for us, I was at the point where I was just like, okay, God, you bless me with the car, you could bless me with another one. But God gave us the money to get my car back. That was just one of the miracles that God did that I really wasn't even expecting for Him to do. But I'm also just encouraged because I'm like, my faith don't stop. My faith in God does not stop just because I'm where I am. God put us here, but I know that God did not put us here to leave us here. God did not put us here to say, okay, you know what? Now it's time for you to figure it out yourself. He did not do that. So I was talking to the Lord yesterday and I was like, you know what, God, there's only two things that I have yet to see you do in my life. And so I'm expecting to see you do those two things in my life. Anything else beyond that, I'm here for it. Whatever else, I'm here for it. But there's only two things that I really want to see you do. And so I am believing simply because I know that when God puts something in my spirit, God gives me His word. And I know that God is not going back on his word. The same way he put in my spirit to go on the faith journey, the same way he put on my spirit for me to do so many of the other things that I have already done. When God puts something in my spirit, it's going to happen. No matter what it looks like, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what, it's going to happen. And so I was just sitting back reflecting yesterday. And I was like, I know how close we are to the end of the year, but God, I'm still expecting to see you show up miraculously. And I'm standing on that word, the word that you gave me, to believe that the impossible is possible with you still.